When somebody is listening to that voice on a podcast, you have a greater level of intimacy with that individual, and they feel that they could have a greater connection with you. So by hearing their voice, the tempo, the tone, really that genuineness of the message they're trying to convey, you have a greater opportunity to build a level of trust and credibility in this medium that doesn't quite exist in written form. And the other piece too, while you could say, well, wouldn't I get that in video? Well, just the way that you're watching and hearing versus just purely listening does have a different emotional feeling
Hmm.
towards, that connection that somebody may have, which is why you see radio having been around, sort of that first original way to advertise, right? And people getting connected and having a feeling, walking away and having this sort of memory of what is going on. And I believe there's a statistic where people are more likely to remember and have recall of uh, content or information that's conveyed in radio versus sort of a visual format, or an audio format versus a visual format. So I think what's really important is that, to one of your points, is that through podcasting, it can create a really interesting lead magnet through the messages that you're conveying about what your company does, its point of difference, the way that you fundamentally operate, the success stories that you can prove the value, such that at the end of the day, what your prospective customers want is proof that you can do what you say you're doing. And they want clarity in the way that you're approaching it. Because let's face it, anybody can go out there and say, we're great, we do X, we do Y. All right. But if you're able to go deeper and showcase that how and substantiate that in a way that, like, yeah, you know what? I believe I trust you now. That's where you're going to move that along, right? So, and for those people who are part of B2B companies, the people who are the greatest salespeople are the ones who have the best relationship with customers. It's not because of volume.